Alright, good day, and welcome back to another stream of Assassin's Creed Mirage. Today we're gonna be setting up everything to finish off the game tomorrow. So we're gonna be focusing on the last bits and pieces of the side content and then fully focus on the main story from there on out. And yeah, there's not too much left. We only have one major assassination before the revelation of a big baddie, I guess. So yeah, definitely on the home stretch here with currently 27 hours played. I reckon we're gonna end up anywhere between 30 to 35 by the end of this. That's of course full completionist while really taking our time. So definitely going into the Ezio game length. Just been nice, to be honest, not spending like ages and ages on finishing the game. Welcome change after games of Valhalla, Odyssey, and Origins. They have actually done quite a bit of collecting off stream to kind of like set us up a bit better for finishing the game sooner and focusing on the main story. So Kark and Abbasia are fully finished. Brown City, we're only missing the last lost book, which I didn't really see how to get there yet. Not sure if there was an entrance point somewhere. Maybe it's locked behind the story, I'm not sure. But we're gonna collect this at a later point. I'll wait until the story actually leads us to Brown City and then have a look again. And in the Wilderness, I'm still missing some stuff. I'm still missing one Enigma, one lost book, and one historical site. Now, the only parts I haven't really explored much were down here. So I think I'm gonna have a look back there and try to kind of like unfog everything to see if it might reveal anything of importance. We're gonna start off with exploring the last bits of the Wilderness here before we go back to Baghdad.
What do you see, Enkidu?
Quite excited to actually unlock the Master Assassin outfit as well. Just see how it feels like in game. Okay, nothing here. Let's go on the other side. to say I quite like how it did the kind of like wilderness areas. It'd just be nice to have like more reasons to go there, you know. Obviously, these kind of like glitches happening. Oh, okay. So apparently there's like a grass bug with these here. Definitely gotta fix that.
We will be
Ubisoft.
off soon.
Was that ain't looking nice. Yikes. And mind you, this is on console, right? This is not like a PC bug or something. I do wanna actually, can my horse swim? Nice. So they can swim by default. That's cool.
Nothing can hide from us, Enkidu.
Okay, so nothing in this area. Although we did kind of like miss a spot there. Okay then. I really wonder where these last locations are. Because like I feel like I explored every kind of like major point. Also synchronized overview points, so it seems like I should know where the last collectibles are unlocked, because I also bought the maps the cartographer. So we have all the locations unlocked in theory. It should also include those behind the fog. But I'm not quite sure, you know, because you have to zoom in all the way to be able to see like the boats. So it's very easy to miss a spot, I guess. Yeah, where could it be? Here. Oh, okay. I didn't realize this is not part of Baghdad anymore. Because if you're zooming out right, you don't see it. Gotta zoom all the way in. Yeah, that's good. Everything like back to back here. Let's just port over to this viewpoint here.
Nothing here for you.
كثير جدا. ثمة كثير جدا.
Need some protection? I'll be on time today. Grant me strength!
Gonna chain assassinate.
Hey, hold on, you!
You didn't see anything.
ما خطبك؟ مهلا لا يبشر هذا بخير.
That should be the book.
There you are.
Indeed.
Where can I hide?
It's kind of funny how they actually reported this murder here, like in the building. Must see me through a window or something, because that ain't making any sense. Or maybe it was in connection to this guy's store, like maybe another citizen reported on body down there. Which is under the impression it's like an immediate effect, you know. Who knows? Death and afterlife. In time, rituals inspired by Prophet Muhammad's life started to coalesce into a distinctive Islamic burial rite practiced all over the empire. The unique element was a relatively short mourning period of only a few hours. In this small amount of time, the body was washed in the houses of mosque an uneven number of times with perfumed water. Depending on the financial resources of the mourner, the deceased person was dressed with either a dedicated mourning shroud or a clean cloth, wrapped an odd number of times with the best available cloth used for the head. Finally, the body was carried to a cemetery in a procession, bringing together family members, friends and neighbors. They laid the deceased to rest on their side, facing Mecca and the eventual judgment of God. The prominence of odd numbers in these practices were related to their signifying the oneness of God in Islamic theology. Every one of these steps was linked to the perception of the afterlife. Those who passed away were believed to be awaiting a day of judgment, in which they would appear in the state in which they were buried. Then would be decided their eternal fate, either in Jannah, the final abode of righteous or heaven, or in Jahannam, the place of punishment for evildoers or hell. Of course, this view of death as transitional did not prevent feelings of sadness. Opposite cemeteries were full of family members visiting their dead loved ones, offering poems, prayers, and small tokens of affection or memorabilia. You know, I think it would be nice if this game was like maybe talking a bit about more about the effect of death, you know, especially in regards to Basim. About him taking lives, you know, for instance. Because Basim doesn't seem all too concerned about like killing regular guards and stuff, you know. And another thing is like he grows up to be, of course, a thief, and theft was actually something punishable by death. So would have been nice, kind of like maybe also make more of a topic of that, you know, kind of like the constant danger they were living in, of being thieves. Because the only time we had like some kind of like consequences bad as that was of course when the order killed the thieves guild. which hadn't really that much to do with the laws, more with like interfering with her plans, you know. So it would have been cool to have like something in regards to that.
اعتبرني متذمرا.
Aber Enigma. Indigo. Initiative Alamut. Interesting. Like a gold and indigo. Yeah, I mean, let's showcase that for now. Definitely looks quite fancy. Right, but yeah, this essentially finishes the wilderness. Kark, Brown City, except for the last book. Basia and Habia. So we're pretty much finished with all of the collectibles in the game. I'm gonna solve the enigmas off stream. We're gonna do the rest of them then. But yeah, for now I think we can focus entirely on getting the rest of the side missions done, which would only be the assassin contracts, I believe. So let's head to the burrow up here and have a look. Just want to change my talisman here. Hey Verot, welcome in dude. Thank you so much for the raid. Long time no see. How was the rest of Tomb Raider today? I hope you had a good time. So hey Brutus and Lucinda. Seket, welcome in. How are you guys doing today? Thank you for joining for some Assassin's Creed Mirage. I'm gonna be focusing on getting the last bits and pieces of the side stuff done today so we can finish the game tomorrow. Haven't aged an hour or two. Indeed. What talisman shall I go for? The Hourglass of Time looks very immersive, doesn't it? I feel like they totally used this in 9th century Baghdad. Enjoying your Sunday breakfast burrito. Hell yeah. What are you having in your breakfast burrito? Is it like a egg and bacon mix or something? Yeah, that sounds very nice. I've enjoyed some nice toast and coffee for breakfast. And Levin there also watched the third Lord of the Rings earlier, which was absolutely amazing. It hasn't been overly long for me since I last watched them, but I think they're always just amazing movies. Nice costume. Yeah, I just unlocked the dye for this one. For collecting all of the enigmas, I think it's kind of like the indigo blue apparently, and then mixed in with gold. I literally just unlocked it. And yeah, I quite like it, sure. Does look quite fancy, but it's still simplistic enough with the colors, you know, it doesn't go like super overboard. are very nice route. That's awesome. Definitely nice to take some extra time, you know, especially if it feels like worth it getting like more story input and stuff. So glad you had a good time with the game. And yeah, I kind of want to finish, you know, all the side stuff before I finish the game and before the credits roll. So it would be nice to kind of like finish the game literally with, you know, the last major mission. And then having the playthrough done. But yeah, I think we're definitely gonna finish it tomorrow. Because I'm only doing a short stream today. And I guess I can make a decision about what to play next. I don't think I want to immediately start with the series run of Assassin's Creed. I might wait until the end of October or early November. But yeah, it gives us good time to throw in another game in between. Just have to kind of like make a decision what it might be. Yeah, that scene is so epic, you know, when she's killing both the Nazgûl and then also the Witch King. Not just one of them. It's like, no man can kill me. I am no man. Stab in the face. That movie had like so many epic kind of like scenes, you know, in terms of like the wars and the big battles. Especially when the riders of Rohan are like, you know, riding into certain death, essentially, you know. Then against all expectations, they actually succeed and they are quite successful. Until, of course, the Haridrim come with the Olifants. And they're totally fucked. Yeah, that's the whole battle of Minas Tirith had like so many ups and downs, you know. So it really draws you in with like all the emotions. Egg bacon American cheese sausage wrapped in a tortilla. That sounds nice. We also had tortillas recently, where we had it as like an enchilada, which was also very delicious indeed. Made like a beef, bean, green pepper, sweet corn, kind of like enchiladas. So quite a classic Tex-Mex combo, I guess, but yeah, very nice. You know what, I haven't actually seen the Return of the King trailer in like ages, I don't think. So maybe I have to go back and check that out again. Kind of funny how much trailers have changed, you know, from like the early 2000s to now. I'm not sure if it's one of those trailers where it also has like a narration, because I feel like that was very popular during that movie's time. You know, to kind of like have like a narrator completely independent from a movie, but just like, you know, summing up the plot essentially. Yeah, enchiladas are amazing. But in general, I just love both Tex-Mex and Mexican food. Like, certainly one of my favorite ones. Yeah, so as for progress, we have actually fully completed all the maps. Collected everything in the wilderness and in the different parts of Baghdad. The only thing I'm actually missing is the last lost book in the Round City at the Palace of Green Dome. I didn't really find an entry point there, so I think it might be locked behind the story, like once the story brings us here. Maybe I just didn't find the entrance. Guess it's gotta be one of the two. But yeah, we're gonna take care of it later. I now wanna focus on the last assassin contracts here. Or I guess the last one. The slave trapper is visiting Baghdad. Hazan. Our informant, the same boy you rescued previously, has revealed that the slave trapper, a man famed for his devilish cruelty, is present in Baghdad with a delivery of human cargo. Find this wretch and kill him, without mercy. The good air of the world is not for the likes of him. In order to locate the trapper, you should tell a local slave merchant, who will lead you straight to the target. This merchant can be found in the shades around the public square northeast of the Shakia borough. Happy hunting, friend. Ali. Boy you rescued previously. So, did I actually track it? Ah, it's right next to us. That's good. I got shot. I gotta check that out. Does it actually use music of the Lord of the Rings composer, Howard Shore? Or is it kind of like music recorded specifically for the trailer?
Show me the path ahead.
There you are.
Interested candidates should present themselves to the House of Wisdom for consideration.
There you are. Now lead on.
Now a tailing mission. The last one was horrible, so I hope this one is easier. It's kind of funny because Levi and I actually looked up his kind of like credits when watching the first movie, I think it was. Because I kind of like watch them like one every week for the last 3 weeks pretty much. And yeah, we were actually surprised by the kind of like stuff that he's done, you know, like you could say definitely different style of movies, but oddly fitting still, you know, given that Lord of the Rings also had like its fair share of horror in it.
Good. Now stay where I can see you, would you?
Very like intense scenes as well. But cheers, Rod. Thanks for posting it there. I think I'm gonna make sure to check it out later. Keep on walking.
Damn it. You'll be back. I'll be waiting.
Stealth Reckon is actually quite useful for tailing because if you're like crouched, it's gonna always mark him, which means you don't really lose the target, right? That's nice. Very elegant Basim. It's true, kind of forgot about it, but yeah, Peter Jackson also has done his fair share of horror, right? I wonder if they got to know each other because of that kind of like background they share. That's really cool.
Oh, finally! I am here. What? The auction has not yet begun?
Your old friend, the Trapper, is still preparing his wares in the garrison.
The slave trapper must be in the garrison. No doubt tending to his cargo. I need your help, my friend.
the garrison we go.
We'll be back. I'll be waiting.
Basically the most heavily guarded place in this game. But yeah, we've already been there last time actually to kill the latest main target. So we know this place quite well at this point.
I have found my mark.
That should be enough for now. The thing is, they still died to poison, so he should be dead any second. Which is part of the reason I chose poison blades, because sometimes the game can be a bit finicky about headshots. Okay, this guy can't actually be one-shotted with a headshot.
Not now.
Let's lose some notoriety here.
Best keep to the shadows.
Damn it. You're dead!
What the? Why did he attack me all of a sudden? Was it because of a poster or was it because of a dead guy? Either way, he seemed like far away from either. Let's chill here for a sec.
Come this way. He won't get away. Go! Right. Nowhere you can hide. We'll sniff you out. Right. I will find you.
Yeah, please don't.
Best I stay hidden.
Back to investigating here, given. So this outfit is actually unlocked pretty much from the get-go once you arrive in Baghdad, Serkit. The Initiative of Alamut. However, this is kind of like a specific dye, I guess, currently. Like, so this is how it would look like at default, like Basim's default outfit pretty much. And the dye that I currently am having, the indigo blue, is basically you unlock something from collecting all enigmas in the game, apparently. So yeah, it's definitely more of an endgame reward, like this particular color. Okay, let us stay undetected here for the full sync.
I should not have revealed myself.
Fuck. And how did he see where I was? Never mind. He kinda saw me quicker than I expected, actually. Flashy much. I don't know what you mean, Afro. It looks super subtle, doesn't it? I don't know. I kind of like the different colors for the initiate one. I think the default one is still my favorite.
Hail to you, Osiris.
Also really like the green looking one.
You do not know corruption.
Come out. Let's
I was about to say, like,
in blood.
no matter, he just detected me there.
Lucky piece of dung.
Dear God, Basim will have my head for this!
And yeah, enjoy your luck, Harbinger. Definitely stay spoiler free. Ah, that's a bummer. Rot.
Take anything you like.
It's not a possibility. But hey, at least they decided to include that in Mirage, so I guess they had the idea of potentially making that the default scheme, maybe.
I wish I were a duck.
Who doesn't?
I can hear this. Hey. Hey. What was that?
It is done. Time to leave.
But this isn't fire.
Hold on!
Okay. Let's find a way out here. Alrighty, does it. Nice, and got the Rostam sword upgrade. Oh yeah. Okay, is that all of the contracts I currently have available? Yeah, no new contracts. So I guess if it was all of them, that's it. If not, they're gonna be unlocked after the next assassination, I would imagine. So now there's nothing left to do but focus on the main story, I guess. setting looks more interesting than Valhalla's. Yeah, I mean, personal preference, I guess. Honestly, I love the setting of Valhalla. Like seeing both Norway and England during the dark ages of the Middle Age was something I really want to see at some point, to be honest. Because we already had, of course, like a very similar setting to Mirage before, right? Like this is, of course, very close in time and location to AC1, like the closest. And that's, of course, what this game tries to appeal to, kind of like, you know, the old school vibes of AC1 in lots of ways. So Valhalla to me felt totally fresh, especially in regards to Origins and Odyssey, being a more tropical, kind of like lush areas, you know. It was nice to kind of like see the dready environments of England. It's a contrast, but England still had like so much variety, I thought. Honestly, I feel like England doesn't get a lot of credit for all the biomes they created and how different everything looks. But of course isn't maybe as nice looking, you know, as games like Origins or Odyssey. Also just so vibrant, full of color. But yeah, ultimately I guess it's personal preference. I really like Valhalla's environments and setting. But as for, of course, like, if you're looking at it from, like, the assassin perspective, right, like, having a dense city and stuff, I guess Valhalla could have tried something like this, you know, like, Valhalla could have actually made the map smaller, make cities like London and Winchester bigger and more dense. So essentially, like, minimizing the amount of landscape versus dense cities would have been nice. Could have done that, of course. Yeah, I actually haven't seen the Vikings TV show, but what Valhalla reminded me a lot of was actually The Last Kingdom, the TV show. Because there's so many references between what Eivor goes through and what the character of Uhtred goes through in The Last Kingdom. There's even like the same characters in there, you know, like Offred and you know, the Sons of Ragnar and stuff. Oh, you haven't played Valhalla since launch? I mean, I think it's worth a replay for sure. Even if it's a long journey, but I feel like Valhalla has a lot to offer. But it's more, for me, the main story and less the bonus content they released. I feel like all the DLCs and stuff have made a Frankenstein monster out of Valhalla. Because the base game as it was really decent and the game really didn't need more than that. I don't think. Yeah, I mean, this of course isn't a replica of AC1 or anything, but they sure try to kind of like emulate a lot of the aspects of AC1 and older AC games in general. You know, one thing that would have been great if they brought it back in this game was the economy system. Because Baghdad of course was like a huge city of trade and culture. And there was like so much trade going on at the time, so it would have been cool to kind of like participate in it. Definitely would have loved that. Hate snow in games to hate Norway. Fair enough. I'm one of the few people, I guess, that actually love snow in games. Like, I absolutely love it in AC3, how realistic it feels like. And again, also, I'm used to kind of like, you know, like deep winter times. And like deep snow and stuff, so I like when games kind of like recreate that authentically, even if it is kind of like annoying to navigate through. I love when games kind of like nail snow physics, like in Red Dead Redemption or on AC3, essentially. But looking at it from like a convenient factor, you know, snow of course can be quite annoying. They even copied Offred's appearance, same face model. It does look quite similar, like definitely inspired. I guess the Last Kingdom actor looks like more handsome, maybe, than the in-game version of Offred. Then again, you're comparing like, you know, apples and potatoes. Frankenstein monsters is a great way to describe it. You don't look forward to seeing what they're doing with post-release content with a Japan set game. Especially since I want to do 3 years worth of post-release content. Yeah, let's see if it even comes to that, right? Because it always depends on how successful the initial release of a game might be as well. But yeah, that's certainly what we're planning. And given that it's Quebec, you know, we of course push the whole idea of live service the strongest. I mean, the whole idea of AC Infinity, you know, was kind of like theirs, pretty much. When initially it was supposed to be like, yeah, one game, and then we release like new stories for the same game, like the same engine on the platform over and over again. And you gotta pay for every story, of course, individually, but it's like short amount of stories that get released like in a few months' time or something, you know, like truly like a live service model. And it's literally like called Infinity, I guess, is the idea, is that you can do it for an infinite amount of time, essentially. You can just, you know, kind of get out content much faster with smaller productions, which personally I'm not a fan of, you know. I feel like that's just crying for mediocrity, you know. I feel like take longer development cycles, you know, take the Rockstar approach, though maybe not quite as much as for GTA 6, and just really give the developers the time. You know, have multiple studios, of course, like they did before, you know, like 2 or 3 studios is fine, but give them the time to work on like really grand production. We've just spent that extra amount of effort on like details and stuff, you know. But yeah, it's always like fiscal year to fiscal year, and you gotta make money in one quarter. Otherwise, how can you be sustainable to the shareholders? It's kinda annoying, but it's more motivated by that. Yeah, that's fair, Afro. I feel like they could have made the assassin contracts infinite, you know? At some point, like once you finish them, they could have just made them like, here, you can replay them. Or in general, like give you the option to just replay some missions, you know? You don't even have to have the same like rewards, you know? Just like give people something to do. Yeah, so when it comes to the story here... Oh, I could actually return the objects to Dervis, I just realized. Because I have collected all of them, right? So... should be able to over now. Finish that part. Yeah, there's no planned post-game content for. I mean, I don't know, maybe that could change, you know, because the game actually has been quite successful in terms of sales apparently in the first week. It actually surpassed the sales for past 3 games, Valhalla, Origins and Odyssey individually. So maybe they take that as like an, you know, kind of like, okay, maybe we should release one more content or one more DLC or something. But it's not planned, at least, like they didn't announce anything. And usually, of course, when a game gets announced, like at least for Ubisoft, they like to announce any planned DLCs too. So yeah, I mean, if I would only start now working on a DLC, it would still take quite a while for them, I think, even release it. So yeah, I don't plan on anything extra. Probably only some patches to kind of like fine-tune things. That looked like it hurts.
Well met.
I trust you are behaving yourself out there, yes?
Wait, I don't have all of them?
A true craftsman needs reliable
these
tools.
for now.
You do too, I suppose.
Return artifacts. So I got all the Dervishes artifacts here. I got them there. The only thing I'm missing here is the lost book. Why am I missing one of Dervishes artifacts? I collected all of them, right? At least according to the progression meter. Somebody of you guys also have it happening? It's according to the progress meter, you collected all of them. I mean, I guess you can have a look here. Yeah, according to progress meter, I collected all of them. I mean, these the collectibles. Attune contracts. Ah, okay, yeah, that could be it, I guess. Because I might just unlock another contract or so in or after the next assassination. Fair enough, that's probably it actually. Never mind, in that case we can't do this yet, and we're gonna do the main story. Let's go ahead and meet Rebecca. I don't blame you. That's usually a game I also keep installed, you know, because you can just always jump into some co-op and have a good time.
Let us get a wider view.
pay to stand around and tell people what to do. I'm very good at it too.
That dialogue. Get paid to stand around and tell people what to do. I'm very good at it. Bet you are. Amazing, the game crashed just when I arrived the borough. Didn't save anything of it either. Never mind then. I'm honestly surprised by the amount of crashes we had with a console version of the game. Because this is almost as much as I'm facing on PC usually for PC games. Irony. The PC version is more optimized than the console version. At least in terms of crashes. Cassandra got shown before Ezio Blasphemy. I know, right? It's like, don't do my boy Ezio dirty. Yeah, I mean, there's so many great characters we could choose, I guess. But yeah, I guess ultimately Cassandra's also just a very popular character because Odyssey is quite a popular game overall. At least looking at like the ratings and Steam and stuff, like definitely one of the better rated ones overall. And I guess Cassandra was also the favorite comparing Alexis and her, so Ubisoft I guess had to do it. Because numbers are the most important thing. I'm playing on performance mode. Yeah. So 60 FPS instead of 30.
Basim, over here.
You seem shorter than I remembered, Basim.
And you still have not grown a single digit, Rebecca.
No, we're not here as enemies.
No, but we never held back on the training ground.
Roshan tells me you are local here.
In a manner of speaking. I lived here a time before I left for Anbar.
This place is no different from the places I'm used to. The rich wipe their shit with the clothes of the poor.
That is the Karch I remember.
It is your Karch no longer. Rebecca has uncovered a district tainted by corruption. Stronger than usual.
Rumors of harassment from officials, and goods being controlled and seized. We think someone here has a hold over the district.
Let me guess. The Order.
A grand auction is happening. The Dairat al-Mal. An annual show of silk robes comparing their golden spoons. No surprise, but this event is invite only. There is a high chance one of our targets will attend.
So, gain entry into the auction and find the one behind this.
Mumtaz, you catch on quick.
Finding it hard to keep up?
There might be clues if we trace trouble to the root. I can show you where they are brewing. Join me outside when you're ready.
game is like, you can't go there. Yeah, it would have been nice to just have more of a focus on other characters like Chao Yun, for instance, you know. Because the game definitely already has created like many great female characters that could focus on a bit more.
Rebecca, do you have some time? I have a few questions.
Fire away.
It's kind of like an AC1 where you can get extra information. Well, I guess you're kind of like bound to get extra information by talking to Rafik, but in this game it's kind of like optional.
What else do you know about the Da'irat al-Mal?
A specially curated place. One for the rich to display their bounty.
Does an event like that happen frequently here?
If the local merchants are to be believed, it happens once a year. But I'm sure there are no shortages of parties for the wealthy. What else?
What have you learned about Karkh? I want to see it from fresh eyes.
Nothing that I'm not used to. Corruption, poverty. But the souk is vibrant. The spices, the materials, and oh, the tools. So many things I could experiment with.
Already thinking about taking a break.
Oh, calm down. I know where my focus lies. What else?
Yeah, I think she can take enough breaks in the borough.
You know a little bit about me and where I am from. What about you, Rebecca?
Since when do you want to know more about me?
Come now. We are on the same side. Does not hurt to get to know who you are working with.
Well, I'm not from here. But let's just say my parents would not be out of place in an event like the Grand Auction.
You came from riches.
Shamefully so. As a child, I never enjoyed the glamour, the dress-up, and the manners. It was also suffocating. It all changed when I stepped outside of our gates one day and saw the world for what it really is. I've never turned back since. What else?
It's a pretty cool backstory there for Rebecca.
No more questions. Shukran, Rebecca. Master.
Are you ready, Basim? Karkh awaits.
Yes, I am ready. Should I put a Sean Hastings as well in the intro? I mean, it would have been cool to see like Desmond and then like, you know, the cast of modern day. Maybe appear behind him or something. Like Rebecca, Sean, and William.
Ready. Let us move.
Follow me. Ever thought you would return here? To Karkh?
No. Much of my childhood was spent along these streets. Finding friendship with rats and roaches. Some memories are good. Most are bitter.
Memories only serve to distract us. The Order has spread their influence into every crack in the city, turning Baghdad into their farm.
That will change.
Responsibility lies heavy on our shoulders. The Order's blight falls over Karkh, and we are the only ones who can cure it.
How has Rebecca been adjusting to Karkh?
She does not like the politics, but she has to fulfill her duty. Karkh is an acquired taste. Businesses at each other's throats. The obsession over money. Perfume.
People here are happy to be lost in their own paradise.
A paradise that can only be afforded by the wealthy, and often corrupted.
It became like Rebecca. I just call like a random historical character Sean. That was definitely Bully McGuire's music right there.
Come, we're nearly there. Welcome back to Kar.
Spice still clings to the air. What was it like? The first time you took a life?
I barely recall. It was a man I used to know well. Before all of this. Before the Hidden Ones.
You do not remember?
My memories are buried next to him. I refuse to let his death hunt me. The way his breath hunted me when he was alive. I won't let the past define me. This is why I now consider myself the daughter of no one. If we do not quell the storm within us while awake, it takes us in our dreams. Like with you and your Jinni. Now, the souk. Like Rebecca said, some guards came through recently, breaking bottles, smashing crates.
What caused this aggression?
Let's find out. I've also heard they're seizing foreign goods, mostly from the East Road.
The East Road? I believe I know someone who can help. It has been an age. Hopefully he is still around. I would be happy to see him again.
Do not let nostalgia cloud reality, Bassam.
I will not. I know nothing stays the same. It has been some time. I wonder what has changed around here. Maybe I could first pay an old friend a visit.
I really like how much we're learning about the backstories of characters here so far. You know, Bassam, Roshan, Rebecca, giving us like more insight into where the Karnak come from. Also, hey there, I'm the Best, welcome in. So I think I want to get the engineer next. Essentially we can get another tier 1 tool upgrade for every tool, which ultimately would give us, for example, like more capacity for throwing knives, smoke bombs, etc. Nice. Alright, so in the bazaar we have of oil and taxes. Investigate the threats in the bazaar.
هلا نضع الضفادع في شعر ريم مرة أخرى؟
قوانين صاحب السوق الجديدة قاسية بعض الشيء، ولكن إذا كان لا نشتي عمدا نيكو إخذ أود الشغلة كثير. سآتي لمساعدتك.
She's done for. She should have paid them off the first time they threatened her.
Do you blame her? I find myself only scraping by with this new tax on our stalls.
Business is not easy.
Broken. Completely destroyed. Those guards, they know no mercy.
This is nothing. Do you know what they are doing to the perfume merchant?
Perfume merchant, huh? Over there, maybe?
تكمن في نشأته الإغريقية. المنهجية مختلفة.
This is taking too long. I have somewhere to be. And this is hardly worth the coin they pay me.
Ringer. Maybe that will loosen her coin purse.
Anyone comes to us, we'll get a nasty surprise. Wait, what?
Hold on!
Thank the deities! And thank you!
You're welcome.
You saved me!
This isn't a battlefield, you damned barbarian!
What did you do to incur such aggression from the guards?
I did nothing. I'm only short of coin. Business is business, but I do not have the means to pay their tax.
Are your wares moving slow?
No, but in recent times, they have increased the coin requested. Therein lies the trouble.
Not just for you, but for others as well.
Mostly for people like us who are not from here, or not of the same faith. We find it's hard to feel safe in Kach. I have a shipment that's late. I fear my goods and camels might have been seized by the guards. They should have arrived with some merchants bound for the Dairat Amal. If I could ask a favor, my friend, please look for them.
Very well.
They should be along the road that leads to the south gate of Baghdad.
Ah, I might catch them at the watering hole along the southern road.
Thank you, Saidi.
The road beyond the south of Baghdad. I should see if I can find those stranded merchants.
Case closed. The bazaar.
أتعتقد أن حسين
I'm gonna follow up on this storyline, I think. Even if there's another investigation nearby. I'm gonna kinda like keep this contained within like one chapter, essentially. Hey there, Placenta, welcome in. Yeah, seems like you have posted here before. At least it doesn't pop up as a first-time message. Hope you're doing well, and thank you for joining.
سنحتاج إلى تعقب الحركة والقياس دون بشأن تحديد مصدر أي اضطراب يقع مطلوب.
Good to see you.
Well met. Click.
Alrighty,
I
let's go ahead
always
and
try to
refill.
keep those in stock. Agreed. Nothing else?
So apparently there's actually an achievement for getting exactly 2007 coins. Which I guess is a reference to a first, release of an AC game in the year 2007.
Peace go with you.
But yeah, I still need more money for that.
Go away.
Kinda nice achievement / Easter egg in a way.
Peace, friend.
Nice to see you.
What have you got today?
Here's what's come in.
Okay then,
Subtle but
we
delightful.
can upgrade some items.
Adept level.
I'm gonna upgrade the Hidden One Dagger for now because it's one I'm primarily using.
That will do. You've never seen a blade bite like this. You feel the difference immediately.
Let's upgrade both the Sanji Uprising and the Rostam Sword.
Very good. I'll make it feel like an extension of your arm. It is agreed. A subtle but delightfully deadly enhancement.
I can also upgrade these daggers here, but no reason currently. I'm gonna do that at the end if I'm kind of like swimming in resources or something.
Nothing else?
I have to go.
Safe travels.
Hello.
Be welcome, sir.
Let us see what you have got.
Here is what's in stock.
And any overpowered abilities or techniques in this game yet? I mean, like, not power abilities, but like overpowered stuff in the game. Definitely, yeah. Yeah, like a lot of the tools you have in the game you can like customize. For instance, the smoke bombs you can customize with the effects. You can also customize the throwing knives and like traps and stuff, which eventually will become very powerful. And I feel like especially the smoke bombs are like super strong. Because even if you're getting in combat, if you just throw a smoke bomb, you can pretty much immediately assassinate the guys in there again. Not like in Unity where I could or had to wait until like back in stealth before I could assassinate again. So yeah, like the smoke bombs feel super overpowered, to be honest. But I kind of love it, you know, because smoke bombs were always overpowered in AC games in a way. So I don't mind it too much.
All right.
But there's some cool, unique ways to take out guys in this game. I think you're gonna have a good time with it if you ever decide to play it.
Sold.
Also, give me just 1 sec. Right, I'm back. Yeah, they definitely are often very overpowered in AC games, you know. But yeah, in this game it's kind of like a bit like in Revelations, you know, when you have like all the customizations for bombs. Only that you can customize every tool you have in the game, you know, including like traps, kind of like lures, the blow dart, throwing knife, smoke bombs. So yeah, got some good variety you can create with those tools, which definitely make for like the most fun interactions, I think.
Got what you needed.
I must be on my way.
So long.
Okay, I think we're good for now. Let's carry on.
somewhere else.
Hold on! Please!
The double sheep sound. Hey, Vegaslick. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid, dude, and welcome in, raiders. How are you guys doing? Summer, welcome in too. How was your stream today? Stanley, welcome in. And also Steph Chaos, welcome in too. What do I think about this game? I enjoy this game. Yeah. I feel like in lots of ways it feels like a return to how older games were handled in AC. You know, we had like more of an urban dense city and like very little stuff else. It's definitely smaller budget, smaller production type of game. And it is noticeable at some points, you know, it doesn't quite have the amount of content that a lot of the other games do, of a variety. But I feel like what the game focuses on, it does quite well. Like the parkour layout, the stealth, it all is quite fun. It's a gorgeous game, of course, with an amazing soundtrack. I would say, though, the story hasn't been my favorite so far. I feel like at this point where we are, Basim's character has been heavily underutilized, especially with what we know from him in Valhalla already. So I hope that towards the end we're gonna get some answers about his character. I'm gonna hold my judgment back until then, I guess, about how I feel about the story, like once I finish it. But yeah, so far I feel like definitely could have done a lot more with his character. Still crying, I guess, like, oh yeah? It's a manly, emotionally manly game. Is it? It does sound very emotional. I hope you had a good time with it.
Lend me your eyes.
So we are currently working here on the 4th main target. I'm like trying to set everything up to finish the game tomorrow. Finally, because I feel like everyone else has already finished the game.
Where the merchants are.
At this point, I'm like the only one that hasn't. I do want to finish Mirage really soon because obviously it's gonna get more difficult and more difficult to avoid spoilers at this point. With everyone seemingly having finished the game. Lots of fathers died regretting or survived to regret. Oh yeah? What did they regret? It's like...
The merchants should be down this road. Perhaps near a ridge for shelter.
Halt! Who goes?
I come in peace. Assalamu alaikum. I was sent by a friend of yours who was worried for your safety.
As you can tell from the horse's head, she was right to be. We do not know what to make of this.
Let me help. Perhaps I can find out what happened.
We would be grateful.
The culprit must have left a clue. Footprints. And a blood trail. The horse's head was carried to the center of the camp.
Yeah, that sounds like a handful. It's like...
My horse, my sweet legume. Malaka, who would do such a terrible deed?
Do not cast your eyes on me. I did no such evil.
Malaka. He said it. That's another variation of Malaka. I could potentially record. I feel like the next time I play Odyssey, I'm gonna just record every Malaka I come across, and then we're gonna have like a Malaka variation. The entire series has a lot of baggage, but 6 has the entire baggage of 0 to 5. Okay. Yeah, I haven't ever played the Yakuza game, to be honest, so I don't know about that. But Yakuza 0 has been redeemed for me like a while ago, so I gotta play it at some point. I'm like a randomizer, exactly. That's true, Rod. Yeah. It's been a while since I watched the Godfather movie, but one thing I watch much more frequently is the show Misfits. It's like a smaller show from the UK. And they kind of like mention the horse's head in that one. Only that somebody is not laying a horse's head in someone's bed, but is shitting in someone's bed. And then is saying like, yeah, this is just like in the Godfather. And the other dude is like, put a horse's head in the bed, dude. But yeah, that shows a bit extra.
Was this your horse?
He is claimed by Hades now. Not only do I have to worry about Baghdad's ridiculous thirst for coin, now I must be concerned about my livestock! Malaka! Rest in peace, Legume.
Another Malaka. Okay then. Malaka. There were no origins around. They pretend to be orange merchants, don't they? That's how it is. Just plain.
The head is cut clean. Must have been a sharp blade.
Interesting. I mean, there could be case like that advancing with one investigation gets rid of another.
What happened here?
It happened in the dark of night. I could not see well, but I saw someone, I think. I cannot be sure.
Okay. Thanks for that. Guards. Coin collection from Anka's perfumery.
I think I know what happened.
Never mind. Game was like, you can't read that.
Where's my pouch? Oh, look out!
Hey there, Maxi, welcome in. It's going good. Yeah, we're currently working on the 4th investigation here. I've also finished pretty much the entire map now, so got all the collectibles collected except for the last book here. The Round City. And also got all the contracts done up until this point, so yeah, we're currently at the point where only the main story is left. So focusing a bit on that so we can finish the game tomorrow. But yeah, it's going good. How are you today? How was the rest of Ghost of Tsushima? I hope you enjoyed it with the Kurosawa mode.
This is a work of intimidation. Someone is trying to prevent your arrival.
Who? Who would do such a thing? I have no enemies, no bad blood.
There could be worse fates if you continue down the road. Let me escort your crew to the gates.
You would do that for us? Shukran. God bless you. Quickly, get us away from here.
I can imagine, you know, combining LeFou and Kurosawa mode. Like, it's definitely a next level challenge. Just finished watching Do Speak Low, Meo Gigolo with your fiancé. I don't think I've ever heard of that movie. What is that about?
Let us move. The city is not too far. Come, we should leave this place, quickly.
Should have stayed home.
Where is home?
I come from a place called Greece. West from here, across the water. With my horse Legume, we carried goods to and from Baghdad. Oh, the cities we visited. Al-Quds, Basra, and even Samarra.
Your merchant friend tells me that these goods are bound for the Da'irat al-Mal.
Nay, the Great Auction is a big event, and that meant bigger demands.
So you are attending then?
Attending? I only wish I had the coin to spend. No, we are just providing stock for the preparations.
Oh boy.
Who sent you?
You cannot run or hide. To enter Baghdad, you have to pay the price.
Server 2 smoke bombs are overpowered. The merchant must be found. One knows where I am, and for my safety must be silenced. Keep the rest too, they are of no consequence. From what I gathered, they should be en route to the west of Baghdad. Find them before they arrive and report back. The price of coin awaits the ones who succeed in return. Alanka.
We must not
The
separate!
guards report to someone called Al-Hanqa. This confirms my suspicions.
It's about a fish tank cleaner who becomes a male worker and needs to find money within 3 weeks. It's a great comedy. I mean, that sounds interesting. I guess there's a very special reason for why he has to get the money within 3 weeks. Is it like in connection to like mafia or something? Is it like owing money to someone important? It was funny when he first did this part, he had the camera as well, and the sounds the camera makes was echoing. Interesting, because it definitely doubled down on the camera sounds. You know, they're like a bit more audible in this game. So I guess having echo on top would be just like, okay then. Didn't have echoing camo. Me neither. I think I will enjoy it a lot. Maybe we have to watch it on a catch-up movie night or something, Mixie. Speaking of which, has that ever happened again in the past couple of weeks? Because I didn't really notice if it did. Oh, really? It's always funny when you have like actual like props from movies, you know, and own them. It's kind of funny. In one of another show that I quite enjoy called OC California, there's like an auction where they also selling the glass eye from Magnum? No, Risky Business. Risky Business. And I think it's like the actual prop from the movie they got for the show to pretend to sell an auction. Yeah, I was wondering about that too, like, you know, like, why has such a strong focus on horses and not on camels? Like, because of the location, would it probably made sense to have like at least more camel variations or like half and half? But I guess ultimately they realized, I mean, they probably have like stats, right, of like how many people are using horses percentage-wise versus camels in past games? Like in Origins maybe? I don't know if they do. I guess they thought that people will use the horse more than the camel. And in my case, they're kinda right. I mean, I love using the camels as well, but I prefer using the horses, to be honest. Okay, I gotcha, Maxi, that's fair enough. Maybe we gotta request watching that movie or something.
Don't wander off!
Good heavens. Could they have been sent to kill us?
Likely.
This is not surprising. We've been vocal against the Khilafah and unfair taxes. It can cost us our heads. But the Silent Sheep is an ally to corruption.
They do not like this opposition.
I would not be surprised if they made an example out of us to others who might try the same.
sounds kind of French accent times.
Baghdad, you are safer now.
You are wonderful. Thank you.
Here we are.
1,000 thanks, Ya Sayyidi. Baghdad is not safe. Rumors swirl through the markets of merchants dragged from their stalls. Have you heard of such injustice? Who would do this? Rumors say they target the Dhimmiyun, traders who are not from here. The Abbasids want a stake in all businesses. As long as there is coin, lives are secondary.
The note dropped by the guards was from someone called Al-Anqa. This person is the one behind the attack.
I overheard the guards refer to the tax collector as Al-Anqa, which was odd. Because is the Anqa not female?
Tell me his name and where I can find him.
Suhail lives in a mansion west of Karkh. Be careful, friend. I doubt he works alone.
Thank you, friend.
Neither do I.
Faqakallah.
Tax collector Alanka. I mean, maybe I want to investigate the mansion first before I go ahead and assassinate him. Just to make sure he's actually one I want to kill. We can also go to the bureau to customize our tool and give him more like a second tier 1 slot essentially. I think I also want to change my outfit here. I'm gonna go for the Sanji Uprising outfit because I like the notoriety reduction quite a lot. But I'm gonna override it with the Basim Valhalla costume. Lack of fire horses and boars was surprising though, that's true. I mean, I guess you have the deluxe edition horse from the Prince of Persia set, which does look a bit extra. But at least there's like no other, you know, fire horses and stuff, or like Isu horses. If we end up making Ali's outfit available for Basim because you love the look of it, would have been interesting actually, yeah, to have it like as a, you know, costume. Wouldn't have been that difficult to implement either, I don't think. Oh, speaking of horses, can I talk to you? Ah yeah, it's like a classic, you have to stand in a very specific position to talk to this guy. Okay then. I guess I can't check out for horses. The game doesn't allow me to.
But so am I.
It's gonna be very interesting playing this game without the HUD actually, you know. Like not resorting to like, you know, a compass. Because it might work quite well, you know, given that you have such a density that will come across a location you eventually have to go to naturally. It might also be interesting to see what of the stuff actually gets locked behind no HUD and what doesn't, because often in a no HUD playthrough, not literally every, you know, notification or like pop-up disappears. For instance, in AC1, one good way to find out where you are in a city is by collecting a flag and then seeing so and so many flags are left in this district, and then you know, ah, okay, so that's where I am. You know, so often before stuff can actually help you navigate easier. So who knows what might be available in Mirage. Modern game engine. What is that? It's a foreign term to me. Kevin Basim. Are you alright, dude? You just want to teleport up and down now, instead of from guard to guard? Yeah, fair enough, Rod. I mean, fast travel is definitely a blessing sometimes. I do look really forward to my next AC run. There's still a few things I have to make a decision about, like how far I want to take the whole no HUD thing, you know? Because I still want it to be fun, and I still want it to be done in a reasonable amount of time. So, thinking on what I will actually make part of my rule set and what I don't. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to replay the games with the no HUD, because it really changes the way you approach the entire game, really. Just more natural.
The tax collector is due a visit.
What's happening?
What? Nobody can trust me.
Well then, how about you actually go to me then? He's just gonna stand his ground or what?
Saved my backside too many times to count. Khurramdin's chief guard back in 23.
What? Hey!
Yeah, you know, like for the no HUD run, I was really like thinking about like, do I want to make it like a full immersion run, you know, like fully commit to it, like say stuff like, okay, I can't use the like the map at all, like the entire game, not use any fast travel, try to kind of like set additional routes on top where I kind of like can only run when the game gives me a reason, or when I'm on rooftops and stuff, you know. Like those kind of things. Also make it dependent on like what kind of story part I'm in, like what the character would do in some part of a story, what they would be allowed to do if they're not part of the assassins yet and stuff, you know. So yeah, it's like about making those kind of decisions, like how far do I want to take it, how long that might take, And yeah, just like in general, also like thinking, okay, yeah, what would the character actually do in like a specific situation, you know? I was also thinking about maybe doing it like in addition, like a full sync run with a no HUD, because obviously it would increase the immersion if I follow the optional objectives. But I think that would just end up me going back in the main menu every couple of minutes just to check, has it been triggered now or not? What's the actual optional objective, because the game doesn't tell me the default. So I guess it would actually be worse for immersion, because I would like be constantly going back into the main menu to check. So, lots of things you have to plan ahead. That kind of stuff. What? You are in a smoke bomb. Game? Not even affected by the smoke bomb. They saw me through the smoke bomb and now they attack me through the smoke bomb.
Nice hit! Getting tired?
It happened to you heaps of time. I think that's actually the first time it happened for me.
Hold on!
It's kind of bollocks.
Find the gun, make your way.
What is he doing?
Search everything! Hey!
Fate calls.
Oh, shoot. I couldn't be assassinated. Oops. But I got poisoned. Exactly, you know, because obviously a game can't be fully immersive. But yeah, I think what I might do is I definitely would try to kind of like not fully commit to the immersion, because it's just not possible sometimes, you know. Nor might it be fun if you do it for too long a time, I guess. So I'm just gonna find a compromise, like what I talked about the other day. I'm probably gonna make a rule, like I can look on the... I get like one map look every hour or so. And by breaking the rules or something, I can actually lose one of those. And I can also mask them if I don't look on the map, so I get like a reward for not looking on the map passively. I believe that might be a nice thing to utilize. But yeah, definitely come up with some kind of rule set eventually. Okay, let's find an entrance here.
What? Who are you? God!
Oh, hey there. What the fuck? You can assassinate. No, you can't. That seems to have been forced on me there, like getting detected by the dude. Because I didn't even have like a detection window appearing.
You know what to do. Go! Right. Find you! Get you out.
Oh, it's running this way. Okay, then. Where are you off to? What are you doing, dude?
The taxes have been paid. There might be more information I can find around here.
Alrighty, that finishes killing him, but now we still want to investigate. Kind of funny how they're just like running around here.
Hold on! Hey! Now you!
Okay, are we good? I think we're good. Top of the games you can fast forward time. Will you make it that you can't use a function unless the game forces, of course? Probably would, yeah. Probably would not utilize fast forward time for immersion. I mean, obviously, if it's forced on me, then there's nothing I can do about it. But apart from it, I would probably wait naturally for the time to progress, I think. I think I definitely stick to no fast travel though. I want to make that a thing because it can be sometimes a bit too easy to get to certain parts of the map that you would have to find naturally, I guess. So I think I want to have like a complete no fast travel rule, essentially. My second and final letter, Alanka. Coin is becoming scarce. I've increased the taxes like I asked. I hear that you might be experiencing a few obstacles. The shipment of perfume is also late. I thought perhaps since you are a local, you might fare better than I would, but I've been wrong before.
The tax collector does not work alone. Someone not from Baghdad controls the strings. There is a scent on the letter. Perfume. Rose with iron.
What could smell like iron? Maybe blood. Orders to increase taxes. Suhail. Here have you proposed tax increases. Please act accordingly. Grains 1/20th, foodstuffs 1/10th, textiles 1/10th, ceramics 1/5. And according to the laws, the dhimmi shall pay extra, so charge each non-believer another 10th.
Orders to increase taxes. More coin trickling into their hands.
Exactly, you know, like there's of course some quests that require you to have a certain time of the day. It also of course mean that I can't just like fast forward to night and then like utilize a benefit from like forts or something. I have to deal with it whenever I am there. It will also increase the incentive, you know, it would be like, okay, it's night now, maybe it would be a good time to actually do some forts, you know, or like enemy locations because they're actually easier since people are sleeping. So yeah, we kind of like increase the incentive to do certain content during certain times of the day, I guess. You control the strings, controls the puppet. You control the controller, and the controlled character. I think there's one investigation object inside here. Approved blockade funding. The agreed upon amount was taken from the tax fund for Kark and allocated to supplement the harbor's blockade as instructed.
The blockade at the harbor is funded by the coin of the people. I am done here. Now to look into the other lead.
Very nice. Case closed.
Hey! الأروقة بالقرب من متجر أخي؟
Increased taxes has to be Templars behind it. That's true. Sorry, ancients. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a fun thing to do, you know, utilize like the pattern of NPCs. And honestly, I feel like that's where Origins was actually the best in terms of like all-4 games so far. Like enemy, or I guess NPC behavior, you know, having like a dedicated...
Die now!
Were these the guys that chased me earlier? I never remembered them. I think Origins was actually outstanding in terms of like how every NPC had like a dedicated day-night schedule, because Valhalla didn't have it anymore, I don't think, that way. And in Odyssey it also wasn't like that either. It was really cool, you know, that like not even enemies, but literally like every NPC had like a place they went to at night and at day. Certain activities they did during the day and night. Yeah, Origins was definitely outstanding. Could just really tell they also had to nail it, you know, given that it was like a totally new way of a series. But I did have NPCs changing guard and going to sleep. So I guess guards were affected by it, right? But regular NPCs weren't, right? Like, I don't think they...
That's about in the middle between us.
Like regular NPCs went to sleep at night, did they? I mean, in Odyssey they also changed that for guards, I guess, right? Like, they also went to sleep at some point. But, yeah, like, having, like, literally every NPC have, like, a day and night schedule, I think, was pretty exclusive to Origins.
Those fire foes Wild mentioned,
Okay, let's have a look at the investigation tab. So we got one major part left here. We're done. Now we have an old friend. This is actually one of the missions I saw in the demo of the game, I believe. I know spasms and secret stays in Ravensthorpe made no sense. Yeah, we had some interesting behavior, I guess. Oh yeah, that's definitely a nice thing you can do. I've been doing that with Hepzibah after I saw you do that in one of your latest playthroughs of Origins. It's really nice that they went to that, you know, kind of point of like giving you more dialogue beyond the quests. I did something similar in Valhalla, right? With like the main characters of every story arc. We could like go back after receiving like a letter from them and then even like participate in a quest with them or like extra dialogue.
Lies! You reported my crate of
Which I also really enjoyed.
Go away, Kong. You're old and full of fear and piss. It is sad. You...
What fresh brew do you have for me today, Kong?
No brew until Luca returns my crate. But if you have come to buy tea, I have many recommendations.
Kong! It is me, Basim.
Huh. 你是谁啊? Who?
Basim.
I am not an idiot. Everyone claims to be someone I know. Answer me this. What tea did my Basim like?
Ginger. with some turmeric.
Wrong! Bassam does not like tea. Wow, Bassam! Little Finch! Look at you all dressed up! Come, come, follow me to my stall. Away from this terrible man.
You're
So, Little
insane,
Finch,
partner.
what have you been up to, huh? So many years.
Just here and there. I had to leave Baghdad for a while.
Ah, youth.
You know what we do
What
to
about
Capone
yourself,
like
Colin?
you? We
What
bring
have you
out
been doing
Bruno
these
the
years?
donkey. Trust me.
Doing
He's
what I
not
do
so
best, making coin. Although with some difficulty of late. The guards are on high alert, and that Greek merchant has taken it in his stride to report me at every chance. I know it in my ripe old bones that he waits for me to die of starvation, or worse, go out of business. Ah, but here you are, Little Finch. Remember the dazzling duo we used to be? How about helping a friend out, for old times?
Ah, just like old times. But I need to speak with you after this. There is something I need as well.
Of course! After you fetch my confiscated crate of beautiful leaves. It must be over there, where the guards are. Go forth!
Fine. But I have something to ask of you after this.
Yes, yes, of course.
My dog is like really trying hard right now to get my attention. Like even doing tricks without me telling her and stuff. Like standing on the hind legs. Like, dude, come on. Give me like a treat or something. Ja. Ganz brav, Nadel. Ganz brav. Ja, so brav. Oh yeah, that was so funny, Rod, when you did. As if I'd be like, dude, you know how to aim, right? It's not your first time. Ginger and turmeric. Yeah, I can't say I had that combo, but I do like ginger quite a lot. In food, in drinks. I think ginger is amazing. Thank you for the look, Seraph. Like she would do leaps of faith. She sometimes is doing leaps of faith into my arm. Like when I usually carry her like up and down the stairs because of her having like such short legs. And she already hurt herself once before with a previous owner. Where she hurt her leg really bad walking the stairs. So nowadays she like jumps into my arm pretty much to be carried. Doing the leap of faith. Like I trust you, dude. Alrighty.
What do you see?
Why can't I take the other guys? Like there's quite a few people here, but I can't take the other guys for some reason. Don't mind me.
This is bad.
Ah, it's fine.
This must be Kong's crate of tea leaves. Looks like this crate is still intact. Kong will be pleased.
I think she's happy as well, Rod, you know. She always looks very proud when being carried.
Take my sugar! Take anything you like!
Oh, well, well. This must be bad from the other side. It was, yeah. Definitely was. Interesting, Rod. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, if you end up, like, doing so many prophecies, like, eventually something is bound to be true to some degree, I guess. Especially if you're writing it in, like, a poem, like, riddle type of form, where there's, like, room for interpretation, you know? That's really interesting. I didn't know that none of what he said was coming true. That's an achievement in and of itself, right? Like, writing so many prophecies and having, like, none of them come true. It's a special kind of talent. Talent of hindsight.
My leaves! Praise be to you, little Finch.
Where shall I put it?
Come, put it here. Bassam delivers once again. Many thanks, little Finch.
Where are these from? India?
No, this is all the way from China. Dali, my hometown, produces the best leaves. I also import leaves from India and even Persia.
Moving up in the world, Kong.
Kah first, then the world. I am now selling my goods at the grand auction. Have you heard of it?
The Da'irat al-Mal. Yes, I am trying to get in.
Why? What kind of business are you doing, little Finch? Why not share it with me? We work so well together.
The kind of business that could get you into big trouble. Do you think you can help me get into the auction?
Ah, that is my Bassam. Always with the secrets. But do not play around, huh? Kah is much more dangerous now than before. The auction is very exclusive. It is not easy to get in. I can help you, little Finch. But first, I have a request. See there? Blocked. The guards are stopping everything that comes in from the road and river. It is as if they are taking orders from someone higher up. These days, they do not even accept my bribes.
They must be looking for something. An object, or...
Some stupid nonsense, I do not know. But they spoil my business, that I do know. Now, I just sell dumb leaf water. I hear that they keep the items in the harbor master's guarded warehouse, somewhere east of here.
Let me guess. You want me to help you free your wares in exchange for entry into the auction.
The warehouse is decorated with banners around some cranes. My items for entry into the auction. Sound like a good deal?
Sounds like a deal.
The FPS dropped just now. Holy hell. Don't crash on me yet, game. Case closed, Kong. Take my tea. Yeah, I mean, Chinese tea is amazing. Like, jasmine tea is like one of my absolute favorites. Yeah, Rod, I mean, that would never happen, right? Somebody teaching false truths? Dumb leaf water. Reminds me of Sean in Valhalla. It's just dirty minty water, really? That's not tea. Some of the things that get predicted are seen as predictions after the fact, when some things can just become reality because it was inspired by The Simpsons. That's true as well, you know. Like, shouldn't undermine the influence of, you know, some shows, for instance. It's one of my favorite tracks. Yeah, quite like the synthesizers they're using as well. Definitely seems quite old school in that
Hey you,
way.
Kong's friend. I may have something you would be interested in. Come closer.
Institutionalized school system, but online. Pretty much. Yeah, that's fair, Saket. And there's definitely some outfits that have a lot more details than others. And sometimes the facial expressions, you know, make you think like even in AC2 they had more expressive faces in some scenes. But yeah, I guess it's also because we're kind of like using Valhalla system of having already presets for a lot of the behavior, from like movement to facial expressions. So not everything is like handcrafted, I guess, either.
What can I do for you?
This is about what I can do for you. Did Kong ask you to enter a warehouse?
Just say what you have to say.
That Kong is always trying his luck. Well, it's his lucky day because I happen to know where it is. All I need is something in return.
My lucky day reminds me of Assassin's Creed 2, actually, talking about it. When you throw money and the NPCs are like, money, moneta, my lucky day.
Tell me what you know.
Follow the road, cross the bridge on the right. You'll see the warehouse on your left, past the river.
That narrows it down. Thank you.
That's true, Rod. Yeah, it must be. I didn't even think about Pericles there, but now that you mention it, it definitely sounds like his voice. Lucky day because you get to be a duck. I've always wanted to be a duck. The ducky day.
Cast your gaze, Enkidu.
Could use the mercenaries here. Actually.
Hey, did Jamil pay you back yet? He still owes me.
Need some protection?
Lend me your blade, friend.
Grant me strength!
Warehouse Kong mentioned. I need to find out more about this harbor master.
Why couldn't we be posted to the souk? Protect the merchants for a little
Jesus. is he doing? What's he putting out his sword? Why he's like puking and dying. What a way to die. The Harbor Master has 2 parts. The Harbor and the Master. It's very true.
The Da'irat al-Mal. Ceramics, exotic wares, and rare goods. All on display.
Ever dreamt of owning the world? Well, now you can have a taste of what it might be like. Da'irat al-Mal is here once again. Prepare to be awed, dazzled, and amazed by the selection we have for you. Rare porcelain, precious stones from around the world. We have it all. Join us and revel in the splendor.
Just a... Damn you!
A strongly worded letter to the harbor master. He let a hairpin slip through their fingers, and someone is not happy. There is a scent on this letter, and a familiar symbol. Al-Kululu. Looks like the harbor master is part of the order.
Oh. This isn't part of the location anymore. Okay, where's the other clue here?
Hear them charging in trouble. Maybe I could be the next harbor master. Sounds like there's trouble. Whose head do you think who would be stupid enough to face us? Hold on! Hey, what? You're dead!
Oh, what?
Going to ring the bell!
Freaking auto aim. I'm about to just turn it off completely. Like trying to aim on a fire barrel, and the game is like, you actually wanna aim the guard, don't you? I'm just gonna turn it off now.
Caution is never a bad thing.
What?
No hiding. Your time has come.
Got you! Coward, stand and fight!
Let's fight this out then, shall we?
Not getting through!
I've enough of this. can showcase how truly awful the combat system is in this game.
I'll hack you to bits! You catch that, shit-eater? That's it! Steady now!
Your head will look good on a spear.
Spare me the chatter. Be better.
Opportunity animation move.
Guard up, this one's cunning.
Okay, that should be all of them. Well then, now we can at least investigate in peace. Sounds like a musical instrument. Oh, Kululu, or how it was called? Shit-eater. It's an insult, that's for sure. Maybe I should make this part of my insult sound bit. That's the one. Okay, then where are the other investigation things? It should be marked in like orange, not golden. There's something. Goods in hoarding. These goods are not to be released until thorough checks have been made. Silks from Santo's Smooth Silks, three-headed dog statue from Kinako Porcelain, white peach oolong from Kong's Tea Parade. These goods can be released once this note is shown to the respective guards.
A list of exotic foreign goods seized. Most from out of Baghdad. There are Kong's things. Vases and some expensive tea leaves. This should be what Kong needs.
Okay, then where is the last Luvo? Oh, this thing here is it. This thing? I have to say, like, I don't think there's a big enough distinction between investigation things and loot in this game. Like, the orange and golden looks like almost the same from like further away. Instructions from the harbor master to all. The blockade is to be erected at the harbor. Seize any foreign exotic artifacts and keep eyes out for Chinese hairpin. There can be no room for error. I know where all of you live. I know your families. First you're told, no questions asked. Javed.
Instructions to search any and all foreign goods. For an artifact. An ancient Chinese hairpin specifically. This all starts at the harbor. The harbor master has set up this blockade for foreign wares. Especially for ancient artifacts from the east. There is nothing more here. The harbor master is waiting. I am not here.
Nice. Let's assassinate the harbor master then. control the flow of goods in and out of Baghdad. He seemed to be working under someone's orders. Zajavet is what you thought of when you saw that word. I don't blame you. Glad we figured out where the Harbor Master is. It only took us a little bit there. Find all the clues. Citizens.
Survey the area, Enkidu. Vigilant. Best not go now, Enkidu.
See if I can hit him from here. Don't have it charged throwing knife, but this will also work if he doesn't move his head. Oh, he did apparently. This can be a bit finicky to actually calculate. Kind of like see when he moves for how long. What did that not hit? Bollocks. Let's go ahead and refill our ammunition actually. I guess would definitely be worth to get the charged throwing knife.
Well met.
Anytime soon.
Upon you, sir.
Allow me to browse your stock.
Make wolves kind of kills quite easier.
You don't want to be caught short. All right. Only a fool neglects his gear.
ربما فاتني شيء ما لابد
تخفيضات على شراء الكميات
Should be easier from here, but I might also just be able to blow dart him instead. Is he immune? Nah, he isn't. Good. Was he to freaking move? Oh no. Can he also be affected by that, please? Once game? It should affect both of them, right?
Show me everything.
Yeah, we are good. Freaking finally. Like, those long range shots can be tricky sometimes. Because the enemies aren't quite static. Even when they're standing idle, they're kind of like moving their head around all the time and stuff.
Another wall between the people and power at play. I hope the harbor master is not expecting me.
Go away.
Enkidu can explore safely now.
One just die. Oops, he didn't. The trap didn't even trigger?
What was that? Maybe someone's trying to deceive us.
Okay, he's done. Perfect.
You fight well for a rat who cowers in shadow.
Can I assassinate?
Wow! No one can find it? Dumb dogs.
Okay then. It's like when the game actually allowed me to air assassinate this dude, but it finally did let me at like the last possible millisecond there. Nice. I gotta say, I still really like the parkour layout of this game. It might not be like the most realistic one, but in terms of like gameplay, you know, it's definitely one of the best city layouts, I would say. Now we only had like Unity style mechanics to work with, because this could have been like extra amazing, you know, with like parkour down and like more controlled votes and stuff, proper side ejects, where you actually gain height also from like back ejects and stuff. That's definitely the best parkour in the last 4 games, I would say.
Come! I have good...
Seiya? Who goes there? I have a weapon.
Just me.
Ah, the little finch returns to the nest. Empty-handed?
It is here. This can help you get your wares out from the harbor.
Ha! I never doubted you for a second. Come, let us enjoy a cup for the memories. I will even make your favorite. What did you find there? Who was behind it?
A man by the name of Javid. He was working for someone, looking for an artifact. An exotic hairpin. It is important somehow. I need to find out why. I must.
You have changed, little Finch. Or should I just say, Finch? When we last met, you were a street thief. Now, I hope you know what you are searching for. Sometimes, it is best to leave the thorn in, lest you bleed dry.
Now, for what was promised to me?
An invitation to the auction. It is only given to esteemed guests. Do not ask me where I got it from, unless you want lies. With that scroll, you can get in without having to fit yourself in one of my boxes.
That was your plan.
Men have endured worse to reach their goals.
Someone influential is looking for the hairpin, but let it slip. Now the only chance they have is at the grand auction. Nothing else. Roshan and Rebecca will be waiting back at the bureau.
Very nice. Another case closed. Also really like this ambient music here. Also with the vocals and everything. It's cool if there's like variations of the ambient music appearing during the main story and during combat or escaping from guards too. The changes ever so slightly. Yeah, this essentially finishes our investigation for the final part of the assassination here. So we got a debrief with Rebecca and Roshan for the next step and for unlocking who and how we can assassinate the target. However, I'm gonna do this tomorrow because this will probably take a decent chunk of time to still get done, and I only want to do like a short stream today. But yeah, I am very confident that we will be finishing the game tomorrow, because after this target, I guess we're gonna review the big baddie, or at least the investigation for that, I would imagine. And then we are going into the final stages of the main story. So I have a plan to finish this tomorrow, and until then I'm also gonna think about what game I might replace Mirage with, until we eventually start our series playthrough from AC1 all the way to Mirage again. But before I'm gonna go into my stream ending screen, I wanna so check a few things here. Also, you can get another ability. We could get counter row finally, even though I don't really try to spend too much time in combat, but would definitely be useful. can also boost the focus ability, but I don't really use that that often. I think I'm honestly gonna go for emergency aim for now, because that actually is quite useful for stealth. Get like a warning whenever you get detected, which makes it easier to just kill them and remain stealthy. Ah yeah, the bug where the skill thing is still appearing even though we're like in a totally different screen here. Even in the world map it's now appearing. Classic. It's even appearing here. Okay then. Thanks. But yeah, no worries whatsoever, Rod. Thank you for being here, dude. And thanks also again for the raid earlier. You as well, Gislick. Thanks again for the raid. And yeah, let's have a save here. So we are now at 29.5 hours played. So I reckon we're gonna end anywhere between 30 and 35 hours total. No worries, Gislick. Brutus, thank you also for being here. Hope you have a good rest of your day. And yeah, thank you everyone who came out today to join us for some more of this. Even if it was just like a short stream. But yeah, today's gonna be a longer one and we're just gonna play until we finish Mirage, essentially. Yeah, almost done. I mean, we only have a fourth target left now, and then whatever happens in the ending. Not sure how long that might take. What would you guys say? How long that might be? We get the last assassination done before the big baddie, the head of our order. And finish that one too. No worries, Mexi. I catch you next time, dude. See you later as well, Stanley. I'm sure gonna catch you somewhere on the stream. You think I get it done in one more stream? Fair enough, yeah. That's what I anticipate too. So yeah, before we go ahead and raid anybody, I wanna give some shoutouts. So if anybody that hasn't yet, I would highly recommend checking out Rod, Mexi, Gislick, and Lucinda. All very big fans of Assassin's Creed and they're playing and streaming them on a regular basis. Rod is currently also playing for Mirage, his first time streaming it, even though it's his second playthrough. He's also doing a horror month where he's playing everything from Alan Wake Remastered to Outlast and many more. And every Sunday you can also catch him play some Tomb Raider, currently playing through the Angel of Darkness. Also check out Mexi, who just recently finished playing through Mirage. He's now working his way through Ghost of Tsushima, doing a unique playthrough of adding Kurosawa mode on top of a LIFO plus playthrough. Also check out Gislick. He's been playing Yakuza 6, The Song of Life, and he's also been playing through Mirage 2. I think you're also still working on Valhalla, right? So that's another ongoing playthrough, I believe. And also check out Lucinda, who's also currently doing a horror month. Playing lots of Resident Evil, currently with Code Veronica. And she's also planning on getting back into the AC games starting November, when she's going to start Assassin's Creed Origins for first time ever. So yeah, definitely check out those streamers if you haven't before. So 3 to 4 hours, Stanley, maybe shorter. Yeah. Yeah, then we're definitely gonna finish it tomorrow. That's for sure. And that's no worries for the shoutouts. More than happy to give you guys some. Technically, the Plus is on top of the Kurosawa mode. Fair enough. Need a controller for this game. Yeah, I have a controller, thank you, game. Fuck. Xbox being weird right now. Ah, that's done. Ah, okay. I thought you still had like some parts open with the, you know, like DLC content and like Forbidden Saga and stuff. When you put it like that, you sound like a pro gamer. I mean, if you beat the game with a challenge, I would say you are a pro gamer. AC1 Detox followed by more Mirage runs in different starts. Sounds nice. That's right, yeah, you mentioned that you kind of like try to do like a Splinter Cell type of challenge. That's nice. That's not too long actually. 4 runs. Very nice progress indeed. That must be quite a weight off your shoulders, you know, playing through Valhalla with like all the content, doing like completionist. I haven't done it before, like doing literally all the content. Like Forgotten Saga I still haven't played through. And I also still haven't played through Dawn of Ragnarok, so maybe eventually at some point. Gonna see. Yeah, let's have a look who's online and if we raid someone today.
I seen mushrooms with bigger brains.
Okay, so honestly, I don't really see anyone I wanna stream. I wanna raid right now. But we could have a look at maybe who's playing Mirage. Or it's someone who's playing the game themselves. Ah, yeah.
Take my sugar! Take anything you like!
Raids are not taking you to channels anymore? Really? That's weird.
Requiescat in pace.
Assassino!
Assassino.
Dear God, Basim will have my head for this!
May the Hidden One greet you. The Lord of the Duat awaits. Ancient writing from the Old Kingdom.
Ancient writing. Okay, I mean there's lots of people of course
How'd that get in there?
streaming Mirage here. AC Mirage 100% speedrun? Oh. Yeah, there's like a speedrunner, like the most famous speedrunner for Assassin's Creed is currently streaming, and he's streaming Mirage, doing 100% speedrun. That's really cool. Yeah, let's rate that dude. I've never actually seen that he's also streaming on Twitch, but he's the guy who basically has made a record for pretty much all the AC games in terms of like speedruns. One of like the only dedicated speedrunners for AC, really. That's the one, Stanley, yeah, Hector Tudo. So yeah, how about we go over there? Check it out. Like that's actually a legend in AC circuits, pretty much. Let's see how their playthrough is going. So yeah guys, we're gonna go over there. If you missed the raid emotes earlier, here they are again. Feel free to copy and paste them. And yeah, let's join for some speedrun action. It's gonna be interesting. He did one Valhalla run, that's it. I don't blame him for doing only one. That game is way too long to speedrun, like holy shit. But yeah guys, I will catch you tomorrow for the rest of Mirage. Until then, have a great rest of your weekend. And I will catch you all in the next one. See ya.